What's making news this week at the University of Limpopo is that University of Limpopo participates in the Aeasa International Conference in Gauteng. Gender Desk Office empowers female staff through seminar. Prof. Osborne Chauke joins us to discuss language promotion in the era of technology. Soccer stars rip big during awards. Those are some of the headlines for this week. Thank you for joining us. You are watching Inside UL News, and I am Ntlatlana Jessica. Good day. The University of Limpopo has joined other research institutions, academic institutions, civil society formations at the Agricultural Economics Association of South Africa, which was the second conference held in Gauteng. Postgraduate students have had an opportunity to present their papers to share industry perspective with over 240 delegates who gathered to discuss issues pertaining the investigations of the Competition Authority within the agricultural sector. The conference will run for 3 days while University of Limpopo prepares to host the 63rd conference in 2026. Dr. Lesitsha Ledwaba, senior lecturer in the School of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences, said the conference is one of the major gatherings whereby the university exchanges knowledge on the latest trends in the agricultural sector.
We are at the Aeasa conference, which is happening for the 62nd time. The Aeasa conference is hosted in Pretoria at IREN. This is a conference for Agricultural Economics Association, which include the agricultural economists from South Africa and beyond. This conference is very important to our discipline as it exposes our students into various types of research. Our students, they are able to share the work that they are doing with the world, and it also helps in ensuring that there is networking between our students, between the academia from the University of Limpopo and other institutions that form part of this prestigious event. And importantly, in 2026, the University of Limpopo, together with the University of Venda and the Limpopo Department of Agriculture, will also be hosting this international conference. And we are hoping to have a very good international conference that will be taking place in 2026. Thank you very much.
One of the postgraduate students appreciated the conference for giving her a platform to share her research work and interacted with industry giants who inspired her to pursue her career in the agricultural sector. Let us take a look.
My name is Tiwarawi Nebutaru. I am a postgraduate student at the University of Limpopo. I am currently doing my second year of Doctor in Philosophy in Agricultural Economics. So we are currently at the 62nd annual conference of Aeasa in Pretoria. So I've presented my study in climate smart technology adaptation in for small-scale farmers in potato agriculture, and also another study in enhancing financial inclusion for small-scale farmers in Wembe and Mopani district through digital payments. So I am just excited because this is a big platform with big stakeholders. We have your Department of Agriculture, we have your NAMC, we have University of Pretoria. It's just a collaboration of these many stakeholders, and we are grateful for these kind of opportunities. So when you are presenting your study, you get an opportunity also for people to strengthen the quality of your study, for people to suggest better roads that you can take. So it was such a great experience, especially for myself, since my study, especially the one for enhancing financial inclusion, is a study, is part of my PhD study. So it was a good contribution, and also I am just grateful for collaboration with other institutions such as the innovation, those for technology and science, on how I can better my studies, and also for policy recommendations that I can further explore in order to make sure that my study align well, especially in the midst of climate change. So thank you so much for this opportunity.
Let us take a quick break. We will be right back. Welcome back. You are still watching Inside UL News. Moving on to other news. The Gender Desk Office at the University of Limpopo recently hosted a seminar exclusively for female staff members. The event aimed to empower women by addressing various topics to help them grow personally and professionally while balancing work, family, and life. The seminar featured Ms. Mokhadi Matli, CEO of Gateway Airports Authority Limited in Polokwane, who spoke on economic development and the importance of self-growth. Let us watch.
We need to remember that our beauty and capabilities come from within, and it's not controlled or determined by external factors. It is only when we understand this that we appreciate the value of self-acceptance and pride. We understand the inner mystery that is within us. We use our physical attributes as power and source of confidence. We begin to appreciate our feminine power and grace. And as such, we start to build dignified resistance, build resilience, which is the topic for today, and defiance. And we start believing that against all odds, we shall rise.
Moving on, we are joined online by Professor Osborne Chauke from the Department of Languages to talk to us about language promotion in this digital era. Prof, we welcome you here on Inside UL News and thank you for joining us.
No, you're always welcome. If there are anything that you need from us, we are available for you guys.
Now, considering the fact that technology is advancing, but our languages, especially those which are not widely spoken like Xitsonga, Northern Sotho, and Chivenda, and the fact that Xitsonga is actually one of the languages widely spoken in Limpopo and some parts of the country, how are we doing in terms of teaching ourselves other languages? Do people still have that interest, Prof?
The interest of people in languages, it depends on how do you use your language to entice people to want to talk with you or to communicate with you. Let me give you this scenario. The issue of a language and the people who want to speak, let's say, Xitsonga, Xivenda, and Northern Sotho, it's very high. The practical example, check ZZ here in the local communities. Around Mketi, Deveslof, majority of the whites who are working in the ZZ farms, they speak all these African languages. They speak Northern Sotho, they speak Xitsonga, they speak Xivenda, because it's surprising when our own people don't want to speak our own languages. We need to change the attitude and then move swiftly and make sure that we embrace all these languages. So like with me, I can speak Northern Sotho, I can speak Ndikono Amba in Chivenda, I can speak Zulu, I can speak Swati. So with me, now I'm covered, maybe because I'm a linguist, but it's beneficial to me as a person to speak all these languages.
Prof, let's consider the fact that we live in a world where technology, or rather social media, is dominating our daily interactions. Now, what measures or what can be done in order to develop our indigenous languages using tools like AI, social media, among others?
A very interesting question. Very, very interesting question. You know, the development of African languages, indigenous African languages, it's at the peak at the moment. We need to make sure that we develop these languages. But before I dwell into what you want me to come up with, have you seen somebody who has done Northern Sotho or Xivenda or Xitsonga who is seated at home without a job? No, because it's marketable. People want these languages in all corners. You go to legislature, they want them. You go to departments, they've got a language unit where they are, absorbing these people because they need to translate. But to come to your question, because AI works on the availability of information. So we need to be teaching our youth to write stories in their own African languages. If you can check today, people, they feel proud when they write let's say they said, no, I've published the book, but the book is written in English, not writing in their own mother tongue. So what I'm saying that no, we need to promote our own youth to start writing in the mother tongue for online access. And whilst we are doing that, AI will have more information to can adapt, to can share. TikTok, there are so many people that are saying something on TikTok with their own languages. And once we do that, we are like promoting the very same languages for AI. If we write stories, we can just like have a short drama, but we do it in our own language. And we send it to TikTok, we send it to online access, free access for people. Then that way we'll be developing our own people. We have to promote lecturers, students, or scholars to be writing, to be publishing in their own African languages, in their own mother tongue, so that the AI will have information, because AI rely on the information that is there, that is available.
Lastly, Prof, let's look at higher institutions of learning, right? These are the grounds where language promotion is supposed to be high. What interventions do you think can be applied to instill that interest among students to take up courses such as Xitsonga, Northern Sotho, Chivenda? I mean, let's consider that there is a gap in terms of literature produced in these languages.
A very big gap. The problem there is that we don't have budget to do. Sometimes you find that you can order books here in the library, just to make sure people those who are interested to go and read. You find that the African languages books are not ordered. They will order the book, they said, no, this one, because it's across the board, they will order books for English. But for African languages, it's a struggle. Look, I'm teaching the inmates. I've been roped in by the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture to teach inmates in the province to how to write a radio drama, how to write a folklore, to collect such information. So these people, they want. I think last year I was sitting with over 18 manuscripts. They want to be published. How do you publish such material when you don't have a budget? I went to the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture to talk, to say, look, people, you went out. You reached out to inmates. Now they have written something. They want to publish. You find that they don't have a budget. That is the problem in promoting these languages. We don't promote them by word of mouth. We promote them with material development.
Well, Prof, that was quite an interesting take, and we believe that our viewers, more especially our students, will learn much from this interview. Thank you so much for talking to us, and have yourself a lovely day.
Thanks. Bye.
That was Professor Osborne Chauke talking to us about language promotion in the era of technology. Let's take another break. We will be right back with your sports updates. Thank you for staying tuned at Inside UL News. Let's head to the sports news. It was a night of glitz and glamour as the University of Limpopo hosted its soccer awards, celebrating talented students for their outstanding achievements. Players were recognized across various categories, including Most Committed Player, Most Disciplined Player, Newcomer of the Year, Promising Player, Player of the Year, Top Goal Scorer, Middle Fielder of the Year, Defender of the Year, and Goalkeeper of the Year. The University of Limpopo's sports coordinator shared their thoughts on the event.
We had the football awards on Saturday. With the football awards, we are trying to motivate our students. So throughout the year, they've been participating in the leagues and also in the internal leagues. So we're giving them a certificate of recognition. So we have TSL, which is the Teflop Soccer League, and also we have the senior women team and the senior men and the women development. So we were awarding all of them, all those groups, because now most of the leagues have finished, and we're preparing for the USA Nationals in December, which will be hosted by University of Pretoria. So come December, we will be ready. As you can see in my background, the teams are preparing for the December tournament, and also it's pre-season for our Hollywood Regional League, and also we're preparing for Nedbank qualifiers.
That wraps up our news bulletins for this week here on Inside UL News. We appreciate you for tuning in, and remember to subscribe to our channel for more updates. Join us again next week. From me, Nkatlana Jessica, same time, same place. Goodbye.